After a massive two-day William Hill Cox Plate Carnival where we saw the irrepressible Winx show her class and take out the 95th running of the WS Cox Plate.
Tried to follow him home, just had the clip off heels there. Winx got the dream run and shot to the lead from the cleaner. Criterion trying to get going with Highland Reel. They're followed by Hartnell and Happy Trails right off the track, but Winx is away and gone round the home turn. 3 lengths in front of Highland Reel, Criterion, and then came the cleaner, but Winx is well clear from Criterion and Highland Reel. Winx kept going by Hugh Bowman. What a win! Winx has bolted in the Cox Plate by 4 lengths.
And of course on the Friday night for the William Hill Manikato Stakes, the world-class sprinter that is Chautauqua reeled them in on the home straight and showed why she's the best in the business.
And Chautauqua's going to need his big special run, his last as they come to the turn. Buffering, doing it tough, but he loves it that way. He leads from Rich Enough, Alpha Miss. Here's Tiger Tease and Sri Candy around the outside. Now Chautauqua's got into the clear. Buffering the leader, Sri Candy after him. Chautauqua coming on strongly. Sri Candy hit the front. Chautauqua mows her down, pounced, races away, and won like a champ.
Our attention now turns to Friday night for the Moonee Valley City Council Mayoral Charity Night. It's our chance at the Valley to give back to the local community and celebrate over 10 years of raising over $250,000 for local community groups. Let's catch up with the Valley's track manager Marty Sinan to find out how the track's going to play on Friday night. After a successful Cox Plate Carnival, Marty, how's the track pulled up and how are we looking for Friday night?
Yeah, no, the track's pulled up enormous. I mean, after 18 races over 2 days and the weather being what it was with a cool night on Friday night and the beautiful day on Saturday, yeah, very little damage there. But for this week, we're going to move the rail out to 7 metres. Really fresh ground out there, as the horses stayed on the rail for most of the 2-day carnival. It's nice fresh ground. So we put on 6 mil of irrigation overnight. I'll probably put another 6 to 10 mil on Thursday night in the lead up to Friday with the weather forecast at 25 degrees. And we're also just running the aerator around just to take the sting out of the top of it, which is more for the horses than actually anything else. So I expect a really good night's racing on Friday night.
And who's your tip for the Friday night card?
This Friday I'm going to go with one early, race my number 5, Aberfeldy. A couple of the guys at my local footy club own it, so I'm actually going to tip that and try and get punters off to a great start on a great night's racing.
Thanks, Marty. We're now joined by the Valley's racing analyst Ben Spall to find out more about the Friday night's card.
Thanks, Alistair. We've got a competitive card of racing on Friday night with a total of 8 races. The feature race is race 5, which is the Jeep 55-second challenge. You've got a slick time to beat of 54.90 set by Tuscan Sling. 4 horses running above the benchmark, though, really outlines the competitive nature of the race. Looking ahead, I think we're going to find some good 3-year-olds come out of race number 3 of the day. 7 last start winners to the event. That's where I went looking for my tip this week. Race 3, number 2 for me, Battle of Troy. I think he's got some really good form lines through horses like Kinglike and Bassett. I think it puts him in good stead for a race like this. The shades come off, and I think he's got a good chance of running out the 1,200 metres from Barrier 3.
Joining in the philanthropic celebrations on Friday night will be the Million Metre Stakes. The Million Metre Stakes will see Chris, Kevin and Adam complete a 9-day, 1 million metre race from Sydney's Randwick Racecourse to the finishing line of the Moonee Valley Racing Club on Friday night. The trio, wearing their very best racing silks, are raising funds for Riding for the Disabled, a charity which provides equestrian activities for disabled children around Australia. For those who have purchased a Cox Plate pin, on Friday night we draw the major prize for the Cox Plate Pin and Win promotion, with one lucky winner winning a tour for 2 of the Kentucky Derby, kindly donated by the World Racing Tours. Of course, all the money from the Cox Plate Pin and Win promotion is being kindly donated to the Royal Children's Hospital. Gates open at 5:15 p.m. We've got a face painter on course for those who are young and those young at heart, and we're looking forward to a great night of racing. I'll see you at the Valley on Friday night.